What's up, YouTube land? We spent a while playing Rock Band, so this might not be a super long part, but we wanted to finish Rock Band 1.
We have an hour.
Yeah.
And we have plenty to do.
And we already have enough videos up for like a week and a half. This was an extra LP because Ash is in Vegas with her family, and the kids are at a friends for a sleepover. So what do? You have LPs when you have the house to yourself, right? Right? Party?
JPEG Skybox.
Delicious.
It doesn't look too terrible, especially when we're playing on this crappy TV, and YouTube compression is going to make it look better.
Are you making fun of the Emerson?
No, not at all. Best TV.
Rip Sanyo.
I bet Emerson as a company hasn't existed for 5 years.
Probably. I will say my TV upstairs, I don't even know what brand it is, and it's awesome. But this TV is like legitimately 7, 8 years old. And since mostly what I personally play down here is on the Tube TV anyway, I don't even know, like, I'm like, since I finished Lifeline Voice Action Adventure for PS2, I'm like, the world is my oyster, but I don't want to play anything because I just want to revel in the fact that I don't have to play Lifeline. Like, that's good enough.
I mean, we have plenty of FF7 and Guitar Hero games to do.
Yes. But I haven't played a real game in like 6 months. I mean, come on.
Are you going to do SHD?
Yeah, probably. I'll probably do Silent Hill Downpour.
I think it'd be cool.
The only thing that stinks is I might throw in a short game, like a one sit-down game in between, just so I have something that's not like I'm going straight into another long thing, you know? Although Downpour is not as bad as people make it out to be. When that game first came out,
I don't remember anything about it.
I remember the day it came out, it got like a 3 on IGN, and I was like, dude, are you kidding me? A 3 is like a completely broken, awful, not fun game. Like, yeah. Silent Hill Downpour is like a 6.
The only thing I remember is the big ball of energy following you sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's literally it.
Yeah, they kinda take a little bit from Silent Hill Shattered Memories in so much that when you go to Dark Silent Hill, you like run away from this like big red ball of energy, like Trevor said, which is actually kind of cool. It's a mixture between the good ideas of Homecoming and the good ideas of Shattered Memories.
Yeah, Shattered Memories having the runaway sections is cool, but once you realize that like the Silent Hill like portions are always the runaway, like frozen enemy parts, it's like it's such a different game. It's like completely like just exploration with no threat because there's definitely no enemies. And then once you see all the ice coming on, you're like, oh great, it's another chase section. Yeah. It's so like. It's like black and yin and yang, but like, because you just go back and forth all the time, it gets boring.
I know only like 100 people are going to see this video, but I just want to give a special shout out to a really awesome video game related channel, and this is not a joke. It's called You Can Beat Video Games, the letter U, and he just puts out these like easy to follow walkthroughs where he kind of like narrates the whole thing through, and it's all these games that like everyone had a very difficult time beating as kids.
Oh,
like
that's awesome.
Fester's Quest and Simpsons.
Every game on the NES.
Every Simpsons. Yeah, like, he did Space Mutants, specifically. But, like, sometimes he does ones that, like, aren't so difficult, but he just did Castlevania 3.
Oh.
And it's, like, an hour, 20-minute video of him being like, hey, well, not only that, but he's like, here's all the secrets. Here's what happens if you take, Sypha? And, Grant and Alucard, and it's really cool. So check it out. You Can Beat Video Games. It's very wholesome too. It's like not like he probably has less than 100K subscribers, but like comes out with a video every single Saturday. Did Battletoads, all that stuff.
Has he done Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
No, although he has done SNES stuff, it's mostly NES at this point.
Because Zombies Ate My Neighbors is another great,
yes.
like, everyone has played it and no one has beaten it.
He's probably, if I had to get, you don't see him, but, like, based on his voice and, like, what he prefers, he's probably, like, in his late 30s, early 40s, so NES was his thing, you know, growing up and all that. Yeah, Zombies Ate My Neighbors is a game that I'm just like, I'll never beat. There's certain games like TMNT 1, if you learn the rules and whatever, and Fester's Quest, if you learn where to go, you can beat it. But like, Zombies Ate My Neighbors is like pure skill. I guess you would literally have to watch a speedrun and try to like emulate the speedrun strats? But that's a whole thing. Oh yeah. I was gonna post this in the group, but dude, we have almost double the amount of pre-orders for Violet than we do Scarlet for Pokemon.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's like maybe 50% more or max, you know? It's crazy. And you gotta think about it, a lot of the people that pre-ordered Scarlet just got both, you know? So like, given the choice of just one, everyone's like, oh yeah, I just want Violet. It always happens. There's always one that's like 65% of the pre-orders or sales. Although I feel that didn't happen back in the day. I feel like that happens much more now. Like, Red and Blue seems like it was like a very 50-50 kind of thing.
Yeah, Red was probably a little bit more popular.
I think so, yeah. I don't know the sales numbers, but I would have to guess.
Yeah,
I think Gold was a little more popular than Silver.
Yeah, and Ruby and Sapphire probably very similar.
But then when you get to like the Switch ones, like I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, Sword is like 70%.
Yes, and Sword, whenever we get it, it instantly sells, and we always have copies of Shield. And then Brilliant Diamond, way more popular than Shining Pearl, no question. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, same deal with Diamond and Pearl, although it's not like we have, like, that many copies.
Yeah. But I do remember back in the day, I think Black was more popular than White. I might be wrong there, but I think that's the case. It's just funny how that works. So oddly, we're at the last two releases for the year, at least as far as our store is concerned. You know, there's a couple smaller ones, like there's an FF7 Crisis Core thing that we're not getting. I don't even know if that's a full $60 game. It's a what a remake of Crisis Core.
Yeah, like not even a remake, just like
I don't even know if it's getting a. Well, I guess
it's like graphics remake, I guess.
It has to be getting a physical release.
Oh yeah, it is. But like it genuinely looks like a PS3 game.
Literally, the last two that we're getting for the entire year is the last game we have pre-ordered is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on November 18th.
Oh.
Usually, Nintendo or someone sneaks in a couple games like, you know, late November, early December, but like not this year.
By the way, I really like this area.
It is really cool. It's very unique.
Yeah. We talked about it briefly at the end of last part, but the original games area, where you're going up the wires and doing like the battery stuff, pretty weird area.
It also takes like 3 minutes. It's like very short. No battles or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just at the point where like games take so long to come out that we're just kind of seeing this. I don't think, to be fair to all game developers, and again, there's a lot of indie stuff that comes out, but I don't think there's any major releases that were supposed to come out in the fall that got pushed back, with the exception of Starfield. But like, did anyone really think that was going to come out in November?
Yeah.
You know,
I wouldn't be surprised if we got pushed back to like holiday or next year.
Absolutely. But like, besides that, it's not like God of War got pushed back, Pokemon got anything like that. So there were no major ones like that. It's just games take so dang long to make that like, I don't know, you just. What has, I mean, the PS5 has been out for almost 2 years now. In fact, maybe this week it's 2 years. And they have what? Horizon, Gran Turismo 7, and MLB. But MLB's not even exclusive anymore.
Nope.
I do count Horizon as an exclusive, even though it also came out on the PS4, because it was clearly designed for PS5. Like, yeah. I'm counting God of War Ragnarok as a PS5 exclusive, even though it has a PS4 version. But, like, what is it? Like, literally God of War,
get off.
Gran Turismo, and Horizon in, like, 2 years? Like, holy crap. I'm sure I'm missing some small ones, like, Destruction All-Stars.
It really doesn't help that. I mean, Sony has been gutting their smaller studios, like they closed Japan Studio and some other ones. And they really only care about releasing blockbusters. So that's why it just seems like no games are coming out because Sony doesn't finance like smaller titles anymore.
It's funny because I thought they were really, really big into indie stuff with the PS4. I thought that was like a big reason a lot of people were like liking the PS4.
I think the sales success of like God of War and Spider-Man really like changed them as a company.
Makes sense. Yeah, I missed the stuff.
And like, I mean, the PS4 didn't do well in Japan, and like the PS5 is bombing.
Really?
It's just because like.
Is it just all Nintendo?
Sony doesn't like really care about the Japanese market anymore.
Huh.
But yes, it is literally all Nintendo.
Okay. Because clearly it's not Xbox.
No.
Oh my god, if Xbox 360 did so bad in Japan, I can't imagine how bad the Xbox One and Series X does in Japan. Like, holy crap. Why even make, why even put it out there, you know, like 1% market share, or whatever it is. Although I guess Sony has more exclusives than Microsoft does. That came out so far in these 2 years. I mean, what do they have? Halo Infinite and Halo Infinite and Halo Infinite.
Yeah, I mean, Microsoft's being pretty weird right now because they're buying a lot of studios, but like because they bought them pretty recently, it's like nothing. They haven't made anything. It's like they did like a trailer for like some new Fable game, but it was literally just pre-rendered CGI, and like the game is gonna be years away.
Oh no, Peter Molyneux, go away.
I don't think Peter Molyneux has anything to do with it.
With Fable?
I think he left. I think Lion Studio got shut down.
Okay.
What am I doing? Where is... Oh, I don't even have... I was looking for Barrett's moves. I was like, what is going on?
You know what, I think it's a is it just called Lion's Head Studio? Is that it? The one that he had?
Yeah, but I think Microsoft closed that down.
Okay. But you know what Lion's Head studio game I always wanted to play? I think it's them. Black and White. It always seemed interesting. That's like a...
Sorry, didn't mean to drag it out.
Like a Spore type game or like something
I've
like
heard
that.
of it. I don't know anything about it.
It just, every time I see it, I'm like, it looks pretty interesting. Like one of those games that's way ahead of its time. Remember Spore?
I do remember
I
Spore.
literally worked at GameStop when that came out. That was a thing.
I want... I guess MP Absorb Aero. One battle, I didn't equip the right materia, and I was like, whatever, I'll just fight this normally, and then I got BTFO.
You mean the last one?
Yeah, because the Cerulean Drakes are weak to wind, but like, dude, whenever you fight anything like that's in the air and you don't have the correct weakness, just retry the battle immediately. Yeah. Don't even bother fighting it. Barrett's, I mean, I have the AKG cannon on Barrett, which is like the magic-oriented weapon, so he's not doing like a ton of physical damage, but even if he's like maxed out, it's just not worth using.
I just started the Resident Evil Village DLC, and it's very enjoyable so far. About an hour in, it has that old school type feel. It definitely feels a lot different than Village, which is perfectly fine. I mean, it's a DLC.
Yeah,
thing.
I think once we're finally done with this game, I mean, this is gonna be a couple months, or yeah, probably 2 or 3 months. I'll probably do Resident Evil Village then.
That's one of those I can always watch. I mean, it's just so awesome.
This part sucks.
It has the perfect amount of customization for me. Like, you can, like, create some items, but it's not, like, a ridiculous feat. You know what I mean? Like, there's some games that I try that's like, oh, you have to craft everything. You have to make sure that your hunger is subsided and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, I can't.
Oh my god, let me go. I can't die to this, but like, come on.
Hey, it's like that thing that happened in the original one in the Shinra building.
Yeah, I think hard mode makes this actually harder. I'm not sure though. gonna start this battle with 0 HP.
Wow, it's... Were you running there, or was that automatic?
Oh, can I heal before? Nice. Yes, I was running. Magnify...
Give me them heals.
And then you have to do 2 blast rays, which are really annoying enemies. So I just used Aeroaga against them. Oh, thunder. And then MP absorb. The next boss that we're doing, for anyone that played this game, is probably one of the most annoying bosses in the game. I'm just gonna be MP dumping because it's the last boss of the chapter.
Is it that thing that was shooting at you?
Yes.
I don't really remember fighting that. Although I did it on normal mode, so I'm sure it was a heck of a lot easier.
No, attack the other one. Oh, it's dead.
Not so fast.
Let's move. Not so fast! Okay, Tifa.
No, we definitely should get moving. Oh yeah, okay. I want to cook this arrow. MP absorb.
Keep it tight.
Question of the part, just because we have Final Fantasy going. What is, in your opinion, the most underrated Final Fantasy game?
I would say 5.
I would say 5 or 9. No one ever talks about 9. 5 is...
Yeah, 9's a good one too. But
5 because it never came over to America until the PS1 one, and it never got like a standalone reel. You know what I mean? It's only with, what is it, Anthology. FF Anthology. I do very much enjoy 5, but like no one ever talks about 9. I think the only thing that ever gets from 9 is like VV is cute, the end.
yeah, 9's a weird one because I don't talk about it much either. It's a good game. It's just like when you play it, it's just like, yep, another PS1 Final Fantasy.
It's got, I mean...
It has good moments, but
it's very unique.
It's mostly in the beginning and the very end. I really like Disc 4. But, like, Disc 2 and 3 are, like... I mean, I probably played Final Fantasy 9, like, 4 or 5 times, and I don't remember anything from Disc 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I guess we'll build another block.
I can only remember, like, the big parts of it. But... It's got some... I don't know, it has some really, really nice characters. It's just, like, such a weird in-between. You could tell it came out at the end of the system's life. But
yeah, it is very impressive for a PS1 game, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And the fact that they fit it on 4 discs, when something like Riven took 5 discs. So
I'm just gonna load a save that has the materia. Yep. Okay. So I just have everyone with Aero. Even Tifa has Aero with the correct. Actually, she has metal knuckles. Yeah, that's fine. But Missile Saber and AKG cannon.
Get that arrow.
This boss is weak to wind, not lightning. Oh yeah.
H210 something something something.
Hold down. You're gonna get hit a bunch anyway. I don't know what you're supposed to do about this, but you just sort of start the battle with not enough HP.
Interesting. Not so fast. Aeroaga. Nice. That's me in real life, by the way.
Hey Tifa, hit him!
No. The Valkyrie. Boo.
Man, that grapple hook is insanely strong.
Well, I mean, since Barrett alone is 400 pounds, that's like, what, like 700 pounds on there? Pretty good. Anti-personnel gas. It's dead. Game over.
What yeah, this part.
What if Palmer jumped out of it?
I think I just avoid him. I kind of forget. Now, it looks like he's still doing a decent amount of damage.
Aeroaga. Nice. Ho ho!
Okay.
Staggered. GG.
Oh, I should have used the True Strike. Oh. It's okay.
Oh my god. That's a spicy meatball. Yes, Maximum Fury, let's go! It's probably my favorite, one of my favorite moves. It's just so awesome. Cogbangle, let's go.
We win again. Not that there was ever any doubt.
Thing made out of perfectly cube.
Brown bricks in Minecraft. No, Barrett! My god, the strongest of all things ever. Hey, Mythbusters, figure out how strong that thing would have to be to lift Barrett. Yeah.
Oh my god, this cutscene. How is Tifa just doing that with one? Okay, but she was doing it with one arm before. I guess propulsion of the grapple hook.
If the grapple hook is made of Dragon Force or something.
Seriously, like Mithril. Orichalcum.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right, boys, all's good in the world. The not evil team is winning in the sport ball event.
Sport ball.
I only care.
You just want the Phillies to lose.
Yes, because Philly fans are so annoying. They won the Super Bowl 5 years ago, and they still don't shut up. You know what
the
I mean?
Eagles?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like I don't know if you like the Eagles haven't lost this year yet. They're let's go.
Wrong sword though.
Rip. The Eagles are 8-0. Although they've had a really easy schedule, they have looked really good. And the Phillies are in the World Series, so everyone was like, my Philly sports! I saw this thing on Facebook 1,000 times where, like, every day this week there was, like, either an Eagles game or a Phillies game, and everyone was like, you can watch Philly sports 7 straight days! And I'm like, please. So yes, it would be good if
the
that
curse of not liking your own home team when everyone else does.
Dude, this is a hot take, but I do not like the city of Philadelphia. I'm sorry, folks.
I would never go there willingly.
Uh,
I would never go to any city willingly, honestly.
Yeah,
But
it'd have to be like one of those cool Midwest cities where it's not really a city. But yeah, I enjoy everything being more expensive, being harder to get around.
I'm just gonna load another save.
Hard to get around, hard to park your car.
This is just Cloud with the hard edge, because we're doing a bunch of. Because this chapter is actually very long, we can't just MP dump everything.
No!
Somehow I don't think it's on for us. It could be for Avalanche.
Oh, by the way, this area is insane, and it's mostly rendered. It's not like everything out there is like an actual rendered shape.
Oh my god!
Like, holy crap, this area! How much time was put into this place? It is huge, and this is definitely something that the remake, with the power of the PS4, really, it's just insane. Shinra's like infrastructure.
Yeah.
We don't need more attention than what we're gonna get. We need to be smart.
Yeah, they really do a good job of making Shinra to be like even more of overarching mega company.
Yeah.
You know.
By the way, if anyone's interested, I recommend this chapter, if you skip the cutscenes, for, like, grinding AP for materia, because you have to do this entire, like, parking garage thing, where there's a ton of Shinra grunts, and they give good amounts of AP, they die really fast, and if you skip all the cutscenes, you get into there within, like, 20 seconds. And you can just restart the chapter over and over, because it's right at the beginning. So, very, very good AP. So when I was grinding like 3 sets of every single materia maxed, it probably only took me like an hour, maybe an hour and a half to do all of it.
Wow.
And you get like an AP, I think it's an AP doubler or tripler for one materia. And because there's only 3 levels per materia, it doesn't take that long. It's not even close to how long it takes in FF7, even when you're doing like magic pots.
Anything? All clear.
The best security guards.
So far, so good.
Instantly dead.
But Cloud's like, dude,
My spine is broken.
Bring it on.
Good sweet lord.
yeah, look, I got 45 AP just from like a 5-second
Yeah, it
fight.
was nothing. So you can keep restarting chapters and you keep all your stuff?
Yeah, you keep all your AP and all the items and gil and stuff. That's how I have, you know, like 1 million plus gil.
C3 Soldier Operator B.
Yeah, the soldier grunts are actually pretty threatening. They can also cast magic. They just call me a butthole. I'm telling.
Do you think when the soldier are just like hanging around this parking garage and then Avalanche comes and just beats them to heck, they go, eh, it's 11. I just, you know, I mean, some of these, like, I don't know, the security officers, and then, like, some guy comes in with a 6-foot-long sword and another 400-pound man comes in with a Gatling gun. I'd be like, can I join you guys?
Yeah, and the guy with the 600-pound sword can just dash across the entire area, just one-shotting everyone.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm good.
Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing, coach.
Sure thing, coach.
Love it.
Giving teeth a personality.
Always do.
A tiny little bit of personality. Don't fight the pupper! Every time I see any of those enemies with the big shields, I instantly think back to the Batman Arkham games. Have you played any of those?
Yeah.
Like, half the enemies at the end have shields, and you always have to do that thing where you jump over them and hit them. Stupid shield enemies. Hey, guard dog C.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, when you're grinding, because you're doing a new chapter, you get an MP refill. So you do magnify like Aeroaga, the entire thing.
Oh, nice.
So you can like kill everything in like 2 seconds.
So you literally don't even have to try.
Yeah. Like literally like this would be like already done like within 5 seconds.
Those guard dogs, the cool ones with the long like head tentacle thing, are so cool. Like Rufus's dog from the original one. I don't know. I just like it. It's like a
They are
panther,
cool.
but with like a long tentacle
Yeah.
head.
They're probably just like Genova's cell infused or something.
Yep, makes sense. Heh. It's like they're inviting us in. Name the game.
It's like they're inviting us in. House of Dead 2.
My